Ancient secrets don't just lie buried under our feet, they also lurk beneath the waves. Imagine centuries-old treasures just waiting to be discovered on the seafloor, challenging everything we thought we knew about the ancient world. But here's where it gets controversial. Just because we've started finding these relics doesn't mean we're allowed to recover them all. Why? Let's dive in. Recently, a team of archaeologists unearthed a remarkable collection of artifacts from the bottom of the Mediterranean, not far from Alexandria's coast in northern Egypt. Among their extraordinary haul, shimmering Roman coins, a mysterious figurine representing an ancient priest, a sphinx, and perhaps most intriguing of all, a headless human statue believed to be over 2,000 years old. What's the backstory? The recovered items are thought to date to Egypt's Ptolemaic dynasty, a fascinating era that began after Alexander the Great's conquest, when his general, Ptolemy I Soter, established a Greek-ruled kingdom melding Hellenistic and Egyptian culture. This dynasty was not only known for creative fusion and innovation, but also for its dramatic end, marking the death of Cleopatra VII, after which the Romans took over. But this is the part most people miss. These underwater relics weren't dug up from any random spot. Experts from Egypt's Ministry of Antiquities believe the site in Abu Qir Bay could be directly linked to the fabled lost city of Canopus. In its heyday, Canopus was a thriving metropolis, famous for the Decree of Canopus, the trilingual document that was essential for cracking the code of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. That single piece of history still fuels animated debates among scholars and history buffs alike. Photographs of the operation only add to the excitement. Soaked archaeologists battle choppy surf as they guide life-size statues skyward with cranes, making sure these pieces of the past return to dry land in one piece. And there's more. Rumors persist that countless other priceless artifacts still lie hidden beneath the sea's surface, just out of reach. But here's where the conversation gets heated, despite the tantalizing possibility of further discoveries. Strict rules govern underwater archaeology in Egypt. Since 2001, Egypt has abided by UNESCO's Convention on the Protection of the Underwater Cultural Heritage. The intention? To protect these treasures from looters and opportunistic divers. But some argue that these loftily designed protections also keep valuable knowledge out of reach, as only a very specific subset of artifacts is permitted for recovery. Jared Thathy, the country's Minister for Tourism and Antiquities, remarked, "There's much more down there than we're allowed to bring up. Only artifacts that meet rigid criteria ever surface. The rest must remain part of our national submerged heritage." Should the global archaeological community be given freer access, or is stringent preservation the wiser path? So, what happens next? The relics recovered from Abu Qir Bay are currently being carefully restored. Soon, the public will have a chance to view them up close at the Secrets of Sunken Cities exhibit in the Alexandria National Museum. Just think of what stories still rest at the bottom of the sea, waiting to be found. But let's stir the pot. Should governments prioritize underwater conservation at the expense of research? Or should scientific exploration be given precedence, even if it means some risk? What do you think? Do strict protections help or hinder our understanding of the ancient world? Share your thoughts and keep the debate going. After all, history lives through discussion. Emma Fredrickson, the author, is a journalist and student at Pace University. When she isn't unearthing stories from the past or present, you'll find her sampling the city's cafes in search of the perfect oat milk cappuccino.